Australians often get into trouble when they come to the US and they see a fight going on and they may want to interrupt it, or they may see someone getting mistreated, but there are certain fights that you don't want to get into, even if it's clear that one side's the aggressor and the other side's the innocent party, right? You want to call 911, but you don't want to step into that fight. It's not in your interest, and it's not in the interest of the aggrieved party, because you may not be a person who's particularly well equipped with using his fists. So there are very violent parts of town in Los Angeles, and you don't want to expose much vulnerability. You want to spend as little time in these parts of town as possible, and when you are there, keep yourself small. Don't get involved in things that's none of your business. And Australians, right, coming from an overwhelmingly safe country where there's very little violent crime, they often get into trouble in the United States because they don't understand that a sizable proportion of the American population is highly physically dangerous, and you don't mess with them. So I notice people confuse categories all the time. So just because something is true doesn't mean that you say it out loud. Just because something is false does not mean that it's not a useful thing to say out loud. Does not mean it's not a useful strategy.